Hey, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are. Hello, everybody. My name is Andrew Alvarez. I'm the Latino conservative. This is my first Facebook Live, and I just wanted to come and say, what's up? How y'all doing over here? So, in case you didn't know, yeah, my name is Andrew Alvarez again. Thanks for joining me. If you found me, great. I appreciate that. While I'm doing this, hey, do me a favor. Go hit that like button, subscribe. Do what you got to do. Share this. And, I'm trying to make a name for this podcast. So go out and share this. Get people activated. And I'm learning a new software on this too. So please pardon me while I'm looking around and trying to fumble my way around this. But today, what we're going to talk about, who we're going to talk about is one of my best friends. One of the most favoritist people in the world to me right now. That's right, Kamala Harris. We're going to talk about what she has been doing. And pardon me real quick while I put on my headphones so I can make sure I hear everything I'm saying. If you hear me, great. Let me know. Drop me a comment. Let me know something that you hear me. But let's talk about what she has been doing. First off, I'm going to play a little clip for y'all real quick. This is what I call the best version of stonewalling ever. In case you don't know what stonewalling is basically avoiding a question. You don't know how to answer the question, so you avoid the question. Let's play that real quick. Now, I found this one on TikTok.
Do you consider the governments of El Salvador, Guatemala, Honduras, Mexico, or any other in this region to be corrupt? And you just told people in this region, quote, do not come. Do not come. Would it be fair to perceive the Biden administration's work on stemming illegal immigration to be a failure if, because they're so desperate, they still keep coming?
So, on the issue of corruption, the conversation that I had with President Giammattei today was very frank and very candid, and I think this is a quality that he and I appreciate in each other. We don't have time for glossing over concerns that we have. And so we did have a very frank conversation about the importance of an independent judiciary. We had a conversation about the importance of a strong civil society. I expressed concerns about those issues, including what is the potential here for tax reform, something like tax reform, which is very much connected with a lot of the concerns that we have. And so we had a candid conversation as it relates to those concerns. And I do believe that with the work that we are doing, some of it which is new, there have been many attempts at collaboration between the United States and this region of the world over many years, as you know. Some have...
Okay, so let me stop that right there. She's talking about the judiciary system. She's talking about collaboration and tax reform when we're talking about corruption and a border crisis. Now, this was after she made her trip from Guatemala to Mexico, and she told people, do not come. That was her specific statement, was do not come.
I want to be clear to folks in this region who are thinking about making that dangerous trek to the United States-Mexico border. Do not come. Do not come. The United States...
So this is on her Twitter. If you look, I'm actually on Twitter, twitter.com here. Kamala Harris has a check mark. This is from January 29th, 2017. Say it loud, say it clear. Everyone is welcome. So you've got a lady in Kamala Harris. And quite honestly, I've never met her. I don't know what type of person she really is. But this is what I do know. 2017, she was saying, say it loud, say it proud, say it clear. Everybody is welcome. I felt like I was in high school. Say it loud and proud. Go Stings. But she is talking at that point in time. Then she comes back a couple years later and says, do not come. Do not come. So I want to ask y'all a question. Had Donald Trump said something like that, do not come. In fact, he did. What happened? What did y'all call him? What did the Democratic Party, what did the left-leaning media say about him? They said He was racist. He was xenophobe. He was all of that stuff. You've got Lady Harris talking about the same thing. Do not come. Do not come. And she's being praised for that. Why? What is the motivating factor for people saying that she can say that, but President Donald Trump, former president, I should say, can't? So just something out there that just really grabs me and just tears me apart, because what are people thinking? You know, it's okay for one person to say, but it's not okay for the other person to say. That is the definition of hypocrisy. And I dare say that that is also the definition of racism. Somebody isn't good enough to say what they are saying, but I can. You've got an older white man in Donald Trump saying something, being called xenophobe. You got a younger than he is, black lady saying the same thing. But one person is racist and one person is not. I don't know, America. What's going on with that? So I've got another clip to play for y'all about that.
Okay. Do you have any plans to visit the border?
At some point, you know, we are going to the border. We've been to the border. So this whole thing about the border, we've been to the border. We've been to the border.
You haven't been to the border.
And I haven't been to Europe. And I mean, I don't understand the point that you're making.
I'll stop that one right there. Now, I've been to the border probably more times than she has, and not just because I live in Texas, or not because I am Mexican, because I'm not. I'm of Mexican descent. I am of indigenous descent. Excuse me a second. However, right outside this window, that's right here, you know, there's a window. I can open it up, and guess what I see? I see Mexico. I'm in El Paso right now, so I'm here for work. I can see stuff right now with my own eyes that's happening because of this border crisis that we have. However, she has not been to the border of her own dang country. This is her country. She lives here. She is the vice president of this country. She hasn't been there yet. Why? I've been to the border at least 4 or 5 times myself, 3 times recently. I've been on the other side of the border a few times. So what's going on with that? What is going on with that? Why hasn't she been to the border yet? She's the border czar, is what they call her. So why not? Go figure. I don't know. But this is also the same person that when I was still running for Congress, actively campaigning for a congressional campaign, had decided to email me personally saying I'm not allowed to use her name. I've read the Constitution. I've got a copy at home. I can say whatever I want to say, and you can't stop me. Kamala Harris, I think it's time you step it up, because eventually you're going to be president. That's just the way I see it. See that you're going to be president. You are going to be in charge of this country. And we have people like Putin that will step all over you. You have people like Xi Jinping that will step all over you. If you go back and forth like that faltering back and forth, that weakness, not going to the border of your own country, you cannot be harassed with the fact that you need to go to the border of your own country. If you don't step it up, they're going to step all over you, just like they're stepping all over Mr. Joe Biden right now himself. So guys, check it out on the screen real quick. I'm going to end this here. It's been just a little over 10 minutes, but on here, I have a Twitter account, of course, obviously. I've got a Twitter account, Andrew Alvarez TX. I kept that one at Andrew Alvarez TX, not the Latino Conservative or anything like that, because I wanted to eventually get the blue check mark. but I'm building that following up. Also, if you would like, at any point in time, if you want to hook a brother up, help me keep the momentum going on this podcast, this live stream, this whatever you want to call it, there's a way you can help me out through Cash App. My cash tag is $ Latino Conservative. It says @ right there, so I need to fix that. But guys, thank you very much for joining me. The few of you that jumped on here, I'm going to upload this up to YouTube later on. Look forward to seeing everyone again. Y'all have a good night. Don't forget, actually, before I go, tomorrow, 8 o'clock, since I'm in El Paso, it's 8 o'clock Mountain Time, Greater Mountain Time. So I am behind an hour from Houston, Texas time. So 8 o'clock El Paso time, 9 o'clock Houston or Texas time, I should say. Or if you're on the West Coast, it's an hour behind me, so it'll be 7 o'clock. It'll be 10 o'clock over on the East Coast. So whatever time, but I'm going to go live on YouTube, youtube.com/The Latino Conservative. Go look me up. Don't forget, if you want to hook a brother up, you've got $ Latino Conservative. Follow me on Twitter. My name is Andrew Alvarez. I'm the Latino Conservative. Thanks for watching.